There exists a single lie, a dangerous illusion that keeps more than 90% of people trapped in poverty for life. And the scariest part? You might be living under this lie right now, without even realizing it. Look around. Every day, millions wake up early, rush from home to work harder than ever, and yet feel money slipping through their fingers like water. They believe what the system teaches, trust what society repeats, and remain spinning in the same endless cycle. Bills accumulate, debts grow, and the dream of financial freedom seems like a distant privilege, reserved only for the rich. But here's the truth. It's not your job that keeps you poor. It's not just your effort, not even the economy. It's a mental trap, a lie so well told that it's been passed down from generation to generation. And today, right now, I'm going to show you what this lie is, how it silently steals your wealth, and most importantly, how you can free yourself from it once and for all. Stay until the end, because this revelation could forever change how you view money. Think with me. How many times have you heard phrases like just study, get a good job, and work hard and you'll succeed in life? How many times were you told that buying your own house, changing cars every 2 or 3 years, or using credit cards to maintain your lifestyle was the right path? That's exactly the problem. Millions believe these pieces of advice as if they were absolute truths, but in practice these choices keep them in an endless cycle of debt and frustration. It's like running on a treadmill. You sweat, you get tired, but you stay in the same place. Your salary increases a little, expenses grow along with it. The bank offers credit. It seems like freedom, but becomes a prison. And so, month after month, year after year, people believe they're progressing when, in reality, they're just feeding a system that profits from their ignorance. The result? A lifetime of effort without real achievement, always struggling, always with the feeling that something is missing. This is the problem we're going to expose. The illusion that following the herd will lead you to financial freedom. The reality is different, and that's what we need to understand now. The big lie that keeps 90% of people trapped in poverty is believing that working more and more and earning a good salary will be enough to achieve financial freedom. This is the deadly deception. Society taught us that the path is to study, get a stable job, buy a financed house, and if possible, show off signs of success to prove we're winning. But the truth is that this script doesn't generate wealth, it generates slavery. Working more hours doesn't mean building independence. It just means selling even more of your time in exchange for money that, at the end of the month, escapes with debts, interest, and consumption. The system needs you to believe this lie, because that way you remain trapped, spending on products you don't need, taking loans, feeding banks and credit cards. While you believe that having a good job is everything, the truly rich have already understood the truth. Salary is not freedom, and effort without strategy is just another invisible shackle. This is the lie, and only when you recognize it can you begin to break the chains. When someone believes this lie, life becomes a cycle of frustration, working more and more, earning a little more, and then spending it all on things that don't generate returns. It's trading freedom for status, security for appearance. The result? Debts that grow silently, interest that accumulates month after month, and a constant feeling of chasing your own tail. The person starts living paycheck to paycheck, depending on the next payment to survive, never building reserves, never investing, never feeling relief. It's like being trapped on a treadmill. The body wears out, but there's no real progress. This belief creates stress, anxiety, family fights, and a lifetime where dreams are postponed for when there's money left over, but that day never comes. The cruelest consequence is realizing, later on, that decades of effort didn't result in independence, but in fatigue and regret. This is the fate of those who feed the lie, living to pay bills, dying without having lived true freedom. The truth is simple, but powerful. It's not you who should work for money. It's money that should work for you. While 90% of the population believes the way out is in more effort, more hours, more degrees, and more consumption, the 10% who achieve freedom understood something different. Money is a tool, not an end. They use every real, every dollar, as a planted seed that grows over time and bears fruit. They invest consistently, even in small amounts, create income sources that continue producing while they sleep, and cultivate a long-term mindset where patience is worth more than haste. This is the truth. The race is not to see who works more, but who learns to put money to work in their place. The secret is not in appearing rich, but in building wealth silently, until one day freedom is no longer a distant dream, but a concrete reality. This is the new path, the only one capable of breaking the chains of poverty. Recognizing the lie is just the first step, but it's not enough. To free yourself from poverty, conscious action is needed. The first step is to stop believing that more work means more wealth. You need to change how you view money. The second step is to control where it goes. Without a map, any path seems right, so write down your expenses, understand your habits, and discover where you're wasting. The third step is to invest consistently. Don't wait to have a lot to start. Start small, but start now. The fourth step is to avoid lifestyle inflation. Don't increase expenses just because income grew. Use that surplus to invest even more. The fifth step is to build assets, not liabilities. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes it out. This simple distinction can change your entire life. If you apply these steps, little by little, you'll realize you're not a slave to the system. You're the architect of your own freedom. Now you know, the biggest prison isn't debt. It's not low salary, nor a lack of opportunities. The biggest prison is believing the lie that keeps you trapped in an endless cycle of effort without progress. The good news is that chains can be broken. When you decide to change your mindset, control your money, and make it work for you, a new horizon opens. It's not about luck. It's not about inheritance. It's about daily choices that, in silence, build true freedom. And remember, no one will fight for your independence in your place. It begins and ends with you. If this message opened your eyes, don't leave it for later. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share with someone who still believes this lie. Here, we'll together expose the deceptions that imprison and reveal the secrets that liberate. The future doesn't wait. It's time to stop surviving and start, truly, living with abundance and freedom.